Alright, welcome back to my channel. Max Knight here. So we're going to be talking about the game plan. What I'm going to be doing is 2D animation, and I'm going to be shoving that into a game engine, and voila, we have a game. So I have a rough plan, very basic, because I don't really know what is all going into it, but you got to start from somewhere. So show you my game plan and to be able to show what it looks like, to be able to have that there. So if you can, don't know if this works out, but hopefully you'll be able to see the game plan now. And to be able to talk about it is that I have, I'm going to make art for my game. Now, the thing about making art for my game is that I'm going to have it mostly in 2D. I may have some 3D elements into it, so I'll be doing some 3D modeling, but for the most part it'll be 2D. That will include, the art will also include music, sound effects. I'll put them all together. I have to make a UI for the game, the opening screen, and then an animation process. So it'll be a lot of work, and we'll slowly get through it, but anything that's worthwhile doing well. That makes sense. Okay. Also too, I'm going to be putting the art in the game. So I'm going to be learning how to use a game engine. I'm going to be able to figure out which game engine would be best for what I'm doing and how to distribute it. I'm planning on making an app version of this, and also hopefully a console game version of my tower defense as well. And then when I have that in there, I'm also going to be doing testing. I'm going to be testing it, maybe looking to see if anyone out there is willing to test my game for me, to tell me the different devices that they're using, seeing if it works, seeing if it doesn't work, and just working on that, and then fix the mistakes, and then eventually I'm going to be able to have the game published and put it out there, have a launch date, go out and be able to have that. So it's super basic. It's not a checklist. So again, I got to start from somewhere and be able to put it together. But like I said, I'm not really a smart person, nor am I super intelligent, nor do I have the intelligence to be smart, nor can I put words together. But the people that I have looked towards that'll be able to help me be able to put things together, and they're way more intelligent than I am, are other YouTubers. So first off, the YouTuber that makes games, and he goes out there and he likes to educate people, is Thomas Brush. So you can you can search him up on YouTube. He does super well. He's such a good, he's kind of like a mentor on YouTube. He's kind of like somebody who says, hey, this is what I've done. I'm here to educate you, so please let me educate you. So he's super intelligent. He's super knowledgeable of his craft, and he's willing to help. He's willing to help you to get your game out there. So please check him out. He has great insights in the world of today and how to make games today. Another YouTube channel that's also really good is also Gaming Historian. Now, this Gaming Historian, he talks about the history of video games, different specific video games, how they started, what the development was, and to go through it. And the reason why I'm bringing this up is because then you can see for yourself that, you know what, we're all people, and we all got skills, and we can do this. If we have a team behind us, then us simple people can make great and awesome, extraordinary things together. Or if you're on your own, then you're on your own. Another interesting, going down that same path, is another channel is also the Corridor Crew. So the Corridor Crew doesn't necessarily deal with video games. They deal with 3D modeling. They deal with videos and movies. But that also helps out if you're making a 2D game, or you're making some sort of animation, or you're making some sort of whatever. They just kind of talk to people and just kind of, it's just another way to just bring people together, and they just talk and they show you from their perspective how they do things. Or like they had a video about explosions, like this is what explosions really look like, so maybe you can implement that into your game. So that's really, I think that it's a fun channel to look at. Another channel that I think is kind of interesting is the Extra Credit Gaming. Extra Credit Gaming. And they're not, they're definitely a gaming channel, 100%. They don't specifically go after a specific game, but they do talk about specific games. Not a whole lot, but they do bring them up for lessons, for learning to teach us. And also, too, they don't go after certain game engines, even though they have talked about game engines in the past. They're mainly focusing on ideas, video game ideas. They love video games. There are different aspects to it. There's different ways to go about doing it. Your level of your character, how to level them up. Is an RPG? What type of game is it? And the different concepts, and to be able to try to work with it, work within your confines, and work within your ideas. And just, they are like an idea platform that just brings people together, and you can see, it's a good channel to look at and to see. Maybe you go through it and then you think, hey, you know what, I never thought about that, but actually I should probably think about that. Or, you know what, that would be an interesting game, and then I'm going to follow that up and make that game. So it's actually really, really neat to be able to do that. Another gaming channel, or not a gaming channel, another channel is Adam Duff. And I'm going to screw up this part because I'm, like, again, not intelligent at all, so I do apologize. Adam Duff LUCIDPIXUL. Adam Duff LUCIDPIXUL. Check out his site. He is very calming and relaxing. He does wonderful art, and you can check out, as he's talking, he deals with art, but he really deals with you. He really deals with who you are. He really deals with your mental state, your physical state, and he is kind of like a buddy, a YouTube buddy, who will tell you that you're doing good and you're feeling down, you're feeling horrible about yourself, and you're just like, you know what, this is no good. Like Thomas Brush, he says that when you're making a video game, the video game that you like, you're going to hate it, but you got to push through. So Adam Duff really helps to push through to help you in your art, and to help you. He mainly talks about art. He talks about like artists. So not necessarily gaming, but not necessarily just someone who's creative, and how in this world we're all getting pushed down, and we need to help each other out, and we need to believe in ourselves, because we are extraordinary human beings. Simple human beings can do extraordinary things. So yeah, so Adam Duff really pulls you together and really pulls you out of the fire, and if you're in the depths, he'll pull you out of your pit of your own mental state. So he's really calming, he's really nice. He is a really good YouTube buddy to watch and to get together. So those are some YouTubers that you can take a look at, who are definitely way better at this than I am. But again, I'm just a simple person, so hopefully this simple person can make a video game, and then you can see if Max Knight can do it, then anyone can do it. And yeah, you can. So I'll be starting to draw creatures. I'm going to start to get into some art. I'm going to be able to talk about my next part. I'm going to talk about styles, art styles. I'm going to talk about where I'm coming from, and more about the game, and where it's going to be, where its setting is. So we're going to be talking about all those things. And as you get to see more and more of my game, you'll be seeing less and less of this face. So good for you. Anyways, that's it for right now. I hope that you have a good day, and I hope that whatever plans that you got going on, it's working for you. And you know what? Just try to make the world into a better place. It's going to be hard, but you know what? It's worth the struggle. All right? Have a good day. Bye.
Good job,